Okay, so the information I'm going to share with you right now is going to change the way you use AI forever. Whether you're a developer, a data analyst, a writer, a YouTuber, or a scripter, whoever you are, this information cut across anything you want to use AI to do. So, what is it called? It's called the RCTO framework. Okay, R stands for role, C stands for context, T stands for tax, and O stands for output or format. Okay, let's look at it one after the other. First, R, which is the role. Before you start prompting that AI, I don't care whichever you are prompting, Gemini, ChatGPT, or Claude, you have to give it a role. Okay, first, let's say, for example, act as a senior software developer, act as a YouTuber with 10 years of experience, act as a data scientist with over 20 years of experience. You give AI a role, and when you do that, it's going to give you better output. Okay, so the next one is context. Okay, by context, we mean you have to tell it what you have done before. Okay, if you have a prescript, you have done something you wrote down, give it, feed it to the AI. Is it a PDF or a text or whatever, or even an image? You have to give it to the AI, and it's going to build from there. It helps you better understand your tax. And the next one is the T, which stands for tax. And by tax, it means step by step instruction guide. Make sure you give it clear instructions that are not vague, that are very specific. Create me a UGC 20-second video that talk about the fashion industry, and it should be this X, Y, and Z. So you have to give it specific instruction for it to give you the output you are looking for. And the last one is the output, or you can also call it format. It talks about, the style you want it to produce your output. Do you need a doc? Do you need a PPT? Do you need video format? Okay. Are you writing? Do you need APA? Are you a developer? Do you need React? Okay. Do you need to give it in React or in doc? Whatever. Okay. Is the output you want the AI to produce your result. So once you do that, it's going to give you a very beautiful output you can use for your
Okay,
task.
so back to the AI prompting guide video. All right, so let's now talk about prompting framework. What do we mean by this? How do we use this to create better prompt for better output and results? First, you need to structure approaches to build prompt. And how do we look at that? We need to create effective AI. Effective AI relies on clear structures like role. Like I said before, you need to give the AI role, a task to achieve. You need to provide context. Okay, you need to provide constraint before you get an output. Okay, or you give it the what you want it to give to you, an output. All right, so like I shared earlier in the previous video, a role could be a senior software developer, a marketing expert with 21 years of experience. Context, we talk about, okay, you provide it with the previous information you want it to work with, maybe a text, PDF guide, doc file, an image. These are contexts that is going to help the AI better understand what you're talking about and structure the result you're going to get based on what you provided. Constraint is the limit you set for the AI, because it can want to exceed your area of purview and go try do stuff you don't want it to do. So you want to give it that context. So we want to jump back into the prompting example so that you can see what we are talking about. So here we gave it a role. Okay, as a YouTube script writer for a faceless YouTube, that's a role. Okay, or you could add something to it as an expert YouTube script writer with 20 years of experience, that's a role. So again, like here you see that we gave it a task. What do you want me to do? So you have to tell AI what you want it to do. So here we have to go ahead to tell it this is the task we are creating. Create a 5 to 7 minutes is going to be the task. So take note of that. This is the task. Okay. Then we have to include more context. Okay. Like I said, context could be image, text. In this case, we just added the text content. So this is the context you want it to go with. Okay. So a strong hook, clear explanation for each method, simple examples, edit with a call to action. All right. So keep it clear, engaging, and easy to follow. So you're going to see that rather than have this vague, make a faceless YouTube video script, this is just a task. No role, no context. This doesn't work. It doesn't really do what we want. Again, create a social media content for my brand. No role, vague tags, no direction, no more context. It's just a plain tax. Okay. So rather than have this, a better way you could do it is you act as a social media content creator. So what does that tell it? This is already a role. Okay. This is a role you are giving to the AI. All right. Then after that, this is the task, create a 7-day content plan for Instagram. Okay. So for a tech brand targeting young developers. So this is a clear task, 7-day context. There's a timeline. All right. There's a timeline for what you want to achieve. Then content plan for Instagram, a specific platform for a tech brand targeting young developers. So include these more content, daily post ideas, short caption, hooks for each post, relevant hashtag. Keep it engaging, modern, and beginner friendly.
This is just a part of a last video. I'll drop the full video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.